Yeah, you're thinking that I look exceptionally good right now and you know it's inappropriate, but you're wondering what it would be like if I kissed you.
Overconfident much? You're right. But like, bro, these are the things, these are inside thoughts. Here, what's up, y'all? Again, back on a new video. We're gonna continue where we left off on MSA episode 2. I'm turning into a vampire. Low-key, click subscribe, click the look about, do want the BFR symbol next to my head. It does a lot for me. Also need to work on saying less curse words. No more saying curse words, guys.
No more saying cuss words, guys. It's inappropriate and violent.
If y'all get the reference, y'all get the reference. I don't know if y'all get the reference, but like, yeah. Back where we left off, her building's burning down. I would have assumed Magnus, was that his name? The vampire guy was gonna come save her, but he seems to not be present. So also, aren't vampires like, I'm assuming also because Magnus is super pale that he is a vampire as well. So like, from my knowledge, I don't think vampires mess with fire. I don't know if it's fire or like sticks and like garlic and like silver bullets, but I don't know if silver bullets is also like a werewolf thing. I didn't study all this game. Continue the vid.
No, wake up!
Let me know how you feel about the video. Let me know what else y'all want to see as well. This is a high. Her building's big too. Where she lives is super massive. You are gonna take fall damage.
Window ledge with Magnus pulling me back in. Magnus, there was a fire just now.
How the fire? Where'd the fire go?
Hey, slow down. You were having a nightmare. You're fine.
Oh my god.
I got you.
Magnus held me close.
Wait, what? Was she hallucinating? Wait, the fire was never there? And now, also, it looks like we bagged Magnus, guys. Honestly, I respect your game. I respect your game. If this is what it took to bag him, I respect the game.
Back to normal.
I respect it.
It wasn't mentioned in your file that you're a sleepwalker and a potential danger to yourself.
I sometimes sleepwalked as a kid, but I haven't in years. How did you even know?
I heard you cry out for help.
Across the hall? In your room?
Yeah, you can be quite loud for such a tiny person.
Well, I'm pretty sure my door was locked.
Mr. Condescending.
Open.
Wow, I guess you're a good...
Oh, Magnus. You're always aura farming. You're always aura farming. Magnus is always aura farming.
Guy to have around
bro.
for emergencies.
He's cool.
That's why you hired me, right? I'm just really glad I got here in time.
Magnus gently
Are you
stroked
becoming...
my cheek and looked deep into my eyes, and I felt like I was...
Magnus, what are you trying to get into? Stop looking at me like that, gang. He's not looking at me, he's looking at her. What's her name? I don't even know her name.
Drowning in his. My heart was beating hard as I leaned in, but he suddenly
Why is
drew
she
away.
You should...
Oh, she fell for the hezzy. She fell for the hezzy. Yeah, if y'all know what that means, let me know if you actually know what that means. I'll explain it if you want me to, but like, she fell for the hezzy.
Try to get some sleep now. Good night, Miss Marion.
And then he just left. As I went to the door to close it, I noticed the metal doorknob was completely crushed. What kind of superhuman strength had Magnus used to open my door?
Yeah,
I thought I'd question him
right?
in the morning, but I woke up to find the doorknob completely fine.
Huh?
Jeez, maybe Jake was right and my overactive imagination was playing tricks on my mind. But I was sure I wasn't imagining that something between me and Magnus had changed. He was as serious as ever, but every now and then I caught him looking at me quite intensely. And a few nights later, when my parents were hosting their annual Christmas party, I stepped out of my room, and the way his gaze lingered on me for a few extra seconds made my toes tingle. How do I look, Magnus? Oh, wait, sorry.
No
I forgot.
opinion.
It's not your job to have an opinion. Never mind.
You look stunning.
GG's. I'm actually so happy for you. Look at that change of attitude. Magnus is starting to warm up to us. GG's, bro. She won. She won. It's actually so calm. You bagged him.
Let's go. Your parents are waiting.
I was still feeling giddy over the compliment when I went downstairs and spotted Jake among the guests in the most hideous reindeer sweater. Are you trying to embarrass your parents, man? I know your mom's too cool to make you that ugly thing. So I guess your girlfriend gave it to you?
No, I found
Yo,
a
why are you dissing my girlfriend? Even if my girlfriend did give it to me, you didn't like, even if you didn't like the sweater, you didn't have to bring in my possible girlfriend over it. Like, Like, if my girlfriend did or did not give it to me, now you're disrespecting my girlfriend. Not even the sweater. But like, continue.
6-year-old this week, and her mom gave it to me as a thank you present.
Oh, wow!
See?
Congratulations! And it's sweet that you're wearing it. I guess not all heroes wear capes and underwear over their
Now
clothes,
you
huh?
feel bad,
No,
don't
some
you?
of us just wear itchy sweaters. You look amazing, by the way.
Okay, I'm waiting for an insult to follow.
I seem to be out of them right now. Care to dance?
As
Jake.
pulled me close by the waist, my tummy did a funny little flip.
So, how are things going with Matthew?
It's Magnus, and yeah, he's great. Very professional. You know, last night I was sleepwalking and
We seem
nearly
to
jumped
find
out of my-
ourselves in a bit of a conundrum. So now who do we pick, guys? Are we team Drake or team Magnus? Low key, Drake seems like a much more like charismatic individual. Magnus does not seem to have a lot of personality as far as we're being shown, but we're also starting to see a little bits of like personality poke through. So maybe
my window.
What?
And
But
also Magnus
was
might
by
be
my side
Superman.
instantly.
So
He's really good at his job.
let's take this
Magnus was
gamble.
in your room? You know you shouldn't trust him completely. He's a stranger.
He was there to save me. And
Jealous.
I'm supposed to trust my bodyguard with my life, no?
Yeah, but he's still very new. And there's something about this guy that makes me uneasy. I'm still looking into his background.
Jake, are you
Still?
jealous of him?
Yeah,
What,
he is
me?
obviously.
Jealous of him? Why would I be jealous?
Maybe because he's devastatingly handsome and he's your ex-girlfriend's bodyguard.
I'm very secure about the way I look, and this isn't about me being hung up on us. We were terrible together, remember?
Yeah, the worst. We argued all the time.
Over the stupidest things. Do you remember we once had a fight because you kept insisting Batman's car is called Batman Mobile?
It is called Batman
But
Mobile.
it's not though. But you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is the kind of argument. This is the kind of argument that I would have with my girlfriend or have with my old girl, and I'll be like, but it's not. And then they say, like, all these adults say you're supposed to just let it be, let it happen. But it's like, am I just supposed to accept that you're wrong and not correct it? But I guess sometimes you should be able to agree to disagree. But it's not the Batman mobile. It's literally the Batmobile. But okay,
No, it's just Batmobile.
like
I'd
you
love
could
to be
look
wrong
it up
about
then.
this.
Congratulations, you are! See this?
Okay, fine. You're right about one lame thing.
Can I have that in writing?
We both laughed. It wasn't all bad, right? I mean, when we were together.
No, I can recall some pretty good moments.
Jake pulled me in even closer, and our faces were inches apart when suddenly the music stopped and he abruptly pulled away. Oh my god, was any guy gonna kiss me? And why was I attracted to both Jake and Magnus?
Conundrum.
Why were they both giving me such mixed signals?
That's-
And it only got more confusing from there. Jake started making excuses to show up all the time.
Mama, wait,
and
here, I have
helped
some for you.
own
Okay.
Even at college, and I could sense Magnus wasn't really loving it.
Hey, so I was just at the farmer's market and I saw this sweet old lady selling peaches. And I hate peaches, but I remembered you love them, so I got them for you.
Suddenly, Magnus leapt
Aw.
forward, grabbed the box from him, and threw it in my pouch.
Yo, what? Magnus, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. That was a little too much. A little too much. Now I'm leaning a little more towards Jake because Magnus, there's a difference between being visibly jealous like Jake is and just being straight disrespectful like you are. I know you're gonna put some give some excuse of like it might be poisoned, but like you could have said it before you just threw it out. You could have said something.
What
before
the
you threw it
heck?
out.
Do you know that Miss Marion is only allergic to one thing in the world, and that's peaches?
It's
Is she?
true.
Oh, I knew there was some connection between you and Peaches. I just forgot what.
Maybe you should read her file properly.
Maybe
Oh.
you should just mind your business, dude.
This is literally my business,
Oh.
sir.
Guys, calm down. No one ate peaches. No
Tension.
one nearly died. It's all good.
I am calm. It's not like I was gonna fight Magnus over this.
He would have lost.
Because you wouldn't be any match for me.
Don't ever say that. Jake's supposed to get his ass beat by Superman.
Kidding me right now? I'm a trained police
Yeah,
detective.
Jake.
So you sit at your desk all day studying cases and eating donuts. It shows.
Oh, is that
The disrespect to your employer is crazy. The disrespect to your employer is crazy. Cause me personally, I'm reporting this to her parents. I'm reporting this.
So, well then I challenge you to a match at my boxing club tonight.
If Miss Marion is willing to come, I'll be there.
What the heck was happening? Okay, this was too entertaining not to find out. I'm in.
She allowed it to happen. Oh, Jake's about to lose. And Magnus did this in a collared shirt. That's how you know he's gonna win. He comes in with so much aura. He's about to win this. Oh, I feel so bad for Jake. Yeah. No.
Ow, ow, ow.
Why did you challenge Magnus to a fight, dummy?
Because he gets under my skin.
Well, it was stupid, cause he's ripped, and you're not as ripped, but you still look good.
What's his workout?
That hurts. That just hurt to hear. If I was Jake, that would hurt to hear. I can't
routine anyway.
I don't know. I've never seen him work out. Maybe he's
That's
just
a valid response.
naturally blessed.
Maybe you should just leave.
Yeah, you're glazing him too much. It's starting to get under my skin as well too. Like, stop talking about Magnus like this, please. My ego can't handle this. I'm just a boy. I'm just a man. Stop. There's only so much glaze for another man I can handle in my presence till I'm so over it. I'm actually over it, bro. I feel you, Jake.
When Magnus did anything. But late one night, as I was writing at my desk, I looked out the window to see Magnus walking across the backyard, and I decided to follow him. And I found him in a school football field, lifting a massive boulder for weight training like it was nothing. What on freaking earth? And then he started running laps around the field at a speed that made my head spin. He was going so fast, he was becoming a blur. I let out a gasp, and suddenly, he stopped. He looked here and there for a few seconds, and then quickly left. My heart was pounding as my thoughts raced. I ran back home to...
There's two ways this could go. Either I have to realize that I can't say certain things. Either I am now instantly in love, or I am now overwhelmed with fear. There are two other ways I could have framed that, but like, I would save that.
And
for
when I knocked on his door, he opened it sleepily.
Is everything okay, Miss Marion?
No, everything is not okay. Don't even act like you were sleeping right now. I saw you.
What are you talking about?
I saw you on the football field, lifting a giant rock and running at supersonic speed.
This is not how you investigate, though. This is not how you investigate. You're supposed to, as a girl, and I know a bunch of girls and how they act and how they like move. You're supposed to keep that evidence. You're supposed to gather it, keep it as like residual information for a bigger picture. There's probably a lot more you don't know. So you don't tell them what you found out the moment you find out. You're supposed to wait low key. That's the play though. That's
Have you been sleepwalking again?
That's how I would have moved.
This is very dangerous.
Don't change the subject. It was you, Magnus, and I want to know who you
Gaslighting
really are.
on Tango.
Are you even human?
Are you giving me a compliment or interrogating me? Look, I've been asleep for hours, and I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't me. It's your overactive imagination.
I hate it when people say that.
Yeah, that's too
I know
much.
what I saw, and I think you have superpowers.
You also thought you saw like your house burning down, and even though the third part is true, like you definitely most probably saw your doorknob like broken up and then fixed again. I would start to question my own, like if I were you, I would start to question my own, like my own self, my own like experiences, if they're true or not.
Well, I'll admit, I do have one superpower. I can read minds.
Suddenly, Magnus was leaning in really close. Can you?
Yeah, you're thinking that I look exceptionally good right now and you know it's inappropriate, but you're wondering what it would be like if I kissed you.
Overconfident much? You're right. But like, bro, these are the things, these are inside thoughts. You're not supposed to say this outside.
You've never been more wrong about anything in your life.
Okay, so which one is it then? Do I have superpowers or not?
I guess not. I walked off to my room, feeling like I was losing.
That play, y'all did not notice the play. I'm gonna break down the play for you right now. She had a suspicion, right? She had a suspicion that he had superpowers. What he did was not confirm or deny it. What he did was change the subject. Not change the subject, but like divert her attention. So what he did was change the subject matter from, yes, I do have superpowers and I know you mess with me, So she gets all flustered and forgets the point she was making in the first place. And honestly, Magnus, 10 out of 10 gaslighter, 15 out of 10 manipulator. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't trust none of these men. I don't trust none of these men. I'm a boy. I'm a man, but like I feel like I'm a normal person in comparison to these people. These people are so unreal. They're so unreal. It's so cool. What?
My mind. It was definitely Magnus I'd seen in the field. A theory was forming in my head, and I needed to find out more to confirm
Because he's so
it.
smart.
I had midterm exams the
They're
following
both
week,
so
I
smart.
mostly kept to my room, avoided Magnus as much as possible,
Okay.
and didn't entertain Jake either. But on the
10.
weekend, there was a big college party at a dance club, and I was determined to go.
Your father isn't too enthusiastic about this. He's been cracking down on more criminal gangs lately, and he'd like you to stay out of the public eye as much as possible.
Well, can't you tell him that I'm going because I deserve some fun, and you'll protect me? That's why I have you around, right? The dance club was completely buzzing, and I was having
Okay.
a great time when suddenly someone pulled me away from my partner. It was Jake. What are you doing here?
Why haven't you been answering my calls?
I told you, I was
Yeah.
busy studying.
Sure, looks like it. Look, I need to talk to you about Magnus.
Ugh, what now? Something is giving you an uneasy feeling in your stomach again?
Well, he found
Well,
evidence.
Yeah.
Then either you have a crush on him or you're eating expired food. Either way, I've lost interest in this little game you're playing.
What game?
Jake, you haven't contacted me in 4 years, and I know you don't really like me. So the only explanation for you turning up all the time now is that you've got some silly ego competition going on with Magnus.
It's not like that.
Okay,
She's
so if
not
Magnus
too
is out of the
wrong.
picture, you'll still come around? Maybe ask me out?
Maybe.
Probably.
I might. But I really have something more important to talk about right now.
No, I just want to have fun. I was walking off
Just
when
listen.
Jake grabbed my hand and then
Oh.
pulled me
Whoa.
that left me.
Whoa, consent. I was just upset 2 seconds ago. This could go really well or really badly. This could go really well or really badly. Either it seems she likes it. Let's start there. So I guess it went really well. But if a girl, let me just, this is advice for all of y'all. If a girl seems a little upset with you, that might not be the best time to draw her in for a kiss. She seems already a little pissed off. So don't just grab her hand unless this type of y'all already established some sort of relationship. Don't just do this without warning. This is not the play. This is not the play.
Breathless.
Do I have your attention now?
But just then, Magnus was by my side, pushing Jake away.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
It's clear that you're forcing yourself on Miss Marion.
See what I'm
and
saying?
I want you to leave.
This could go one or two ways, and that's the other way. Yeah, that's the other way. Yeah, this is it's not a good look, Jake. It's not a good look right now. It's not a good look. Like for just the general scheme of things, she might she might be okay with it, but just the general picture does not look too.
Wait, no, that's not.
Don't tell me what to do. She's safe with me.
Aren't you a detective? It's always the ex-boyfriend who's trouble. I don't trust you.
The feeling is mutual.
Jake punched Magnus, and before I knew it,
Magnus.
the two had broken out into a crazy fight. As a
Lee,
crowd
bro.
gathered around them, I suddenly felt a hand clamped over my mouth, and some hooded man was dragging me away through a back entrance, and no one was even looking at me in the chaos. I tried to kick and scream, but the man's grip was too strong as he led me out into a dark alley. I felt panic rising in my chest when suddenly Magnus appeared.
Okay.
and attacked
Ooh. So much horror. Look at that frame. Look at that impact frame. Look at that motion frame.
kidnapper and pushed Magnus off with a
Never seen Magnus take that much of an L before.
great force, sending him flying into a wall as he ran away. Magnus!
I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. I just got really scared.
I'm so sorry, Marion. Hey, you're bleeding.
Just then, I noticed my leg was grazed and some blood was trickling down. Magnus drew a sharp breath and his face looked paler than usual. What is it?
Temp.
Nothing.
Oh, he's getting tempted
Sometimes
heat.
blood makes me a bit sick. I'm calling the car. We need to get you home.
Where's Jake?
Punched him into a coma, hopefully.
Magnus?
He's fine.
I want to know exactly what happened tonight. How is it that a police detective and a bodyguard I pay a lot of money to were both there at the nightclub and my daughter nearly got kidnapped?
Jake is interfering with my job, and his actions tonight put Miss Marion in great danger.
You need to fire him, sir. I've been meeting with the people who previously hired him, and what they said about him is very suspicious.
Which is what?
They all said the same thing about how great he is at his job, but it sounded fake, like they'd been hypnotized or something.
We were all looking at Jake like he was crazy.
And that's not all. A few days ago, I saw a tattoo on his wrist, which I traced back to a dangerous criminal group that escaped prison a few years ago. Show us your left wrist, Magnus.
Magnus looked at Jake silently and pulled up both sleeves, and neither had any tattoo.
What?
Magnus is such a 10 out of 10 manipulator, bro. And this is what you get when you're a vampire, bro. Magnus is obviously, I feel like my suspicions now are raised to 90%. Magnus is definitely a vampire. Well, I guess 100% because we already seen what he can do.
I saw it. I'm certain of it.
Jake, I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to stay away from Marion. I won't have your wild theories put my daughter's life in danger. Let the bodyguard do his job.
But I'm doing my job too. And I know I'm right.
I don't remember hiring you for one. I'm getting a restraining order against you, Jake. Stay away.
Jake gave me a long look, then left
That would
angrily.
hurt.
Later that night, I just couldn't sleep and went up to the rooftop, only to find Magnus behind me minutes later.
Sorry, I feel extra paranoid after what happened tonight.
You know something, Magnus? Jake is wrong about many things, but he's right about one. You've been lying about who you really are, and I know who you are.
Do you?
Aura! To be continued. That's really it. Hope y'all messed with the vid. Yo, it's getting juicy. I can't even lie. It's getting a little juicy. I can't even lie. It's getting actually good. Hope y'all messed with it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video was. I'll see you on the next one. You know, y'all really pretty, by the way. Bye.